afternoon to you and welcome here to Connacht Park in Clane in County Kildare, and it is for the All-Ireland Premier Junior Camogie Championship semi-final. It sees Armagh, the holders, take on Clare, and we are minutes away from throw-in here. A gorgeous sunny afternoon here. I'd imagine it's the same across the country, so if you've pulled yourself away from all the other activities and you're from Armagh or Clare or any of the opposing counties that might be keeping an eye on them, of course, don't forget live action here tomorrow as well. Roscommon and Wexford from the same venue is the other semi-final, and we will be bringing you that coverage as well, so make sure you pick that up tomorrow afternoon. So let's have a look at things anyway with referee Alan Doheny from Laois out in the middle of the field, and we look at both teams, and seeing as Callum has focused on Clare, we'll start with the Clare team, and we haven't heard any late changes. We'll line out in goals with Karen McMahon from St. Joseph's Door Bearfield, Rebecca Crowe, the captain from Ruan, it's Katie O'Flanagan from Newmarket on Fergus, and Karina McMahon from Corrafin. The full backline, the half backs of Aoife Griffin of Newmarket on Fergus, Sarah Nicallig from Kilmaley, and Emma Kennedy from 6 Mile Bridge. At centre field, Niamh Mulqueen of Broadford will be partnered by Caoimhe Kelly from Kilkishen, and then in the half forwards it's Caoimhe Carmody of Kilmaley, Alicia Malone of Corrafin, and Sinead Power of Ina Kilnamona. And the captain, Kate O'Gorman, well, she will be on your top of the right with the Kilkishen, her club. Sinead O'Keefe will be on the edge of the square from Kilmaley, and Finia O'Brien from 6 Mile Bridge will be wearing the number 15 shirt. We turn then to look at Armagh, who of course come here to Connacht Park in Clane as the reigning champions, having defeated Cavan by 19 points to 3-7 in last year's final, which of course was played at the end of December. But back here looking to hold on to their title, and in goal will be Kiri Devlin of Grainmore, the full back line of Aslan Harvey of Keady, Nicola Woods of Middleton, and also from Middletown will be Stephanie Curry. The half back line made up of Kayla Casey of Cooleyhanna, Grania McWilliams of Grainmore, and Gemma McCann of Madden. At centre field it's Shelley McArdle of Ballymacnab alongside Leanne Donnelly of Eglish. The half forwards made up of Ciara Hill of Grainmore, Colette McSorley of Tullysaran, and Bernie Murray of Cooleyhanna. And then the full forward line wearing the number 13 jersey will be Niamh Forker of Portmore, Ciara Donnelly then the captain from Eglish wearing 14, and Emer Smith from Ballymacnab will have number 15 on her back. So Alan Doheny in with the two captains to have a look at things. Kate O'Gorman, of course, and Ciara Donnelly. You can maybe pick them up there on our screen if you're just getting their picture at the moment. Didn't just get to see what the story is, so we wait. It looks like Clare, from what Ciara, or I should say Kate O'Gorman, was saying there, that they might be staying as they are out there on the field this afternoon. So as we said, this the All-Ireland Premier Junior Championship, a semi-final, loads of action on around various different locations in the country this afternoon already. Kilkenny into the intermediate final day, defeating Meath in that intermediate decider. The second intermediate decider getting underway at 5 o'clock in Clones between the team from Antrim and also Galway. They will be battling it out then to face Kilkenny in that final. Of course, the final is a triple header on the 12th of September to take place in Croke Park. But worrying about things then on the senior level, of course you have the double header in Croke Park tomorrow, and I was told to tell you by the Camogie Association that if you want to get along, go and promise again to be another fine day across the country tomorrow with Croke Park. There are tickets still available for those games, and promises to be two cracking semi-finals indeed. Also tomorrow afternoon we will have, of course, the All-Ireland Premier Junior Championship semi-final between Roscommon and Wexford. That will be here in Connacht Park in Clane. That throws in at 3 o'clock, and also on tomorrow at 5 o'clock from Park Sean McDermott in Carrigan-Shannon. It is the Nancy Murray Cup final, and that is between Tyrone and Mayo. Tyrone looking to go one better than they did last year, of course, losing out to Cavan that day. So plenty, as we said, of Camogie action for you across all the grades, the junior, the Premier Junior, and also up to intermediate and the senior grade. So of course the Camogie Association proudly supporting the ISPCC over the next few weeks of the All-Ireland Camogie Championship action. So going through the final stages of action here then, Tim McGrath keeping an anxious eye on the Clare crew as they go through their final warm-up here down the opposite end, the town end of the ground here. at Conniff Park in Clane. Famous venue, venue that has hosted many Kildare hurling, camogie, ladies football and men's football matches over the years. Clane, a very famous club here in County Kildare. And well, they have opened their facilities here again. Very strong supporters of all aspects of the association, and all clubs have had the opportunity, and all codes have had the opportunity to play on these grounds. But it's bedecked in sunshine here as we get ready for this game. So we will be pausing, I think, for our anthem, and that will then get us underway. Not hearing of any late changes. If, of course, inevitably we might pick up one or two as we pick up on the commentary. We'll bring those to you if it so happens. But of course, Armagh coming into this game as the Division 3 finalists in the league. They lost out to Wexford by 13 points to 8, and you know, during that league campaign lost to Wexford and subsequently lost to them in the championship as well. And Wexford are on the other side of this draw in the semi-finals, so I'd imagine Armagh would really love to get back and have another crack at them, and maybe put to bed what has happened so far this year with their counters against Wexford. But that's still to be won out. Armagh have to win here today and Wexford have to win tomorrow as well. But Armagh, of course, in round 1 defeated Waterford by 3-12 to 2-8 before they lost to Wexford by 5 points, 117 to 112, and then in the quarter-final, a cracking quarter-final last weekend, they defeated Limerick, went right to the wire there, 116 to 3-8, whereas Clare, well, Clare not coming in on a whole lot of form that we can really judge them by, finished third in their group in Group 2 of Division 3, and defeated Roscommon by 110 to 9 points before their game against Kildare was cancelled. So not, as we said, a whole lot of form we can judge Clare on, but Clare, of course, have been at the Premier Junior final stage or thereabouts over the years. Won back in 1974, 81, 86 and 2008. They've lost finals though in 2003, 2005 and 2007. I suppose with the link with Kildare, they did defeat Kildare in that 1986 final, whereas Armagh, they are reigning champions, having defeated Cavan last year, and of course won in 1993 as well, but did lose 4 finals, 1970, 85, 87 and 2016. That 26th final, of course, was against Carlow, who secured intermediate status last weekend in that playoff, but of course it was well known for a goal that was scored by Ciara Donnelly, who lines out here today. She is the scorer-in-chief for this Armagh side. Of course, she back from her travels and everything like that. Older sister of Leanne, got 12 points against Limerick, 1-4 against Waterford. So she will be somebody we'll be keeping an eye on here this afternoon as Clare get ready to come in to situ. And just looking around at the Clare jerseys, don't see any change there. So thinking we should be okay. As referee Alan Doheny, of course, is a man who has refereed the All-Ireland Premier Junior final in Croke Park a couple of seasons ago. Leishman gets this game underway, and getting the first touch of it there was Leanne Donnelly, but she's left it now to Shelley McArdle, loses that ball and coming in and taking it away, Caoimhe Carmody. But again, Armagh looking to attack now the opposite end of the ground, the scoreboard end of the ground here at Conniff Park in Clane, but Leanne Donnelly not able to keep it in play, and it's going to be right in front of her own dugout. A chance for a sideline cut here for Caoimhe Kelly. Caoimhe, who's been involved with the senior panel this year in Clare as well. And chance here for her now to take this sideline cut. Experienced enough official team here today as well, as cut taken quite well and taken into hand here by Aoife Griffin. Giving it off now to Carmody. Carmody looking to play it into the full forward position. Opportunity might turn out now here for Clare, and lovely little turn there by Finney O'Brien, the 6 Mile Bridge player. Now it's Kate O'Gorman, the captain, looking to get inside, going to have a shot off. It's blocked away though, and had to be an important interception there by Grania McWilliams. Coming across there, the opportunity was availing itself, and Nicola Woods, the Middletown player, also in and around the house there, keeping an eye on matters. But the opportunity did turn there very quickly for Kate O'Gorman. was looking like the one that was going to be able to get inside, but eventually it was Katie, or Kate I should say, and Kate, well, she had nothing else on her mind, only to put that ball probably into the back of the net, but its chance was blocked away, and it's going to be a 45 then to be taken here. So into the town end, the clubhouse end here, the ball wall as well over to our right hand side here at Conniff Park in Clane. That's taken in there by O'Brien, but it had to be batted away by Woods. Ball is back out for Clare, and it's put over the bar, and that's a good start from them. Good early pressure from a Clare point of view, because Armagh haven't got inside their 45, and that's a good point from Caoimhe Carmody. She's been heavily involved here in the early stages as this ball goes out to the middle. And Clare are the ones that are on the break there. Good strong run here by Sinead Power, the Aina Kilnamona player who would have been heavily involved in their victories in club action within the county. Ball over to the far side now, Ciara Hill. Ciara, of course, who was part of the panel that won last year. A little bit of a turnover within the Armagh set up from last year's All-Ireland winning team. Looking to break out with it there. Thought Stephanie Curry might have been guilty of charging there a little bit, but Alan Doheny said that it's a free to Armagh, and on the halfway line or thereabouts. It's going to be a free. That's a long way now for Ciara Donnelly, but the wind, if there is, well, if you want to call it wind, it's a breeze, it's a summer breeze. It's actually quite nice here in Conniff Park in Clane, is behind her. So opportunity, as we said, to send that towards the scoreboard end of the ground. Heading out into rural County Kildare, heading towards the Bog of Allen as this ball is sent across by Donnelly, but it's got out to the left and wide. She definitely has the distance, but that registers as a wide for Ciara Donnelly here. So puck out to come then from Karen McMahon. Karen took over in the goals from a Clare point of view from selector Henry McGann, who's here keeping an eye on Tim McGrath as this ball played by the point scorer Carmody over to the far side now, but it's well cut out there by Gemma McCann. The Madden player playing it down along the wing now. An opportunity for Ciara Hill maybe to get on it here, and she does. She gets inside Emma Kennedy quite easily there, and she's still going out, coming in on a diagonal run, peeling off there for an opportunity. McSorley, but she's going to have a shot off herself off the upright. Ball bounces back into play. Got to be careful here now. Full back there for Clare. Katie O'Flanagan comes out with it, gives it to her centre back Sarah Nicallig, and the ball is over to the far side. Dangerous play there from an Armagh point of view. Clare mop it up though and play it down along the far side, but it's going to be cut out there by Gráinne McWilliams. McWilliams stepping away from the attentions of Alicia Malone, a big Love Island fan, I believe. Ball is played across the field here. Still an opportunity here now. Donnelly looking to get onto it. Spin and turn inside though is Emer Smith. Smith now on the top of the D, looking to get a shot off, and the Ballymacnab player has levelled things up. Fine score, made it all of her own, and Armagh announced their arrival here in Conniff Park in Clane. Emer Smith got a point against Limerick, a goal and a point against Waterford, and she's got a point here in the opening stages against Clare. So point apiece then, and a good work score there. As the ball is out to the middle of the field, and it's returned very quickly by an Armagh point of view, and that's a long shot from distance. Umpires like it, and that ball has gone over the bar, over on that far side. That score coming from I think it was Leanne Donnelly over there with the green and white helmet. Just be doubly sure. No, it actually wasn't. It was Ciara Hill. So fine score from Ciara Hill. That ball goes over the bar. She got 3 points against Limerick and had a big game that day. And here's an opportunity now. Maybe Armagh are starting to settle here. Ball is played across. Dangerous scenario there. Karen McMahon, she thought about grabbing it, and then just took the hand back at the last minute, and the ball has gone out to the left and wide opportunity. But Armagh building a bit of pressure here now. Bernie Murray looking to scoop it inside, and that she does. Ball might break here. Donnelly back through her arms, through her legs there, but it was Clare that read that bit better, and the ball is cleared by Clare, looking to get it on here to Carmody. Stick up in the air there. The Armagh players seem to do that an awful lot. Lead to send to come out and have to stick up and ready for any breaking opportunity, but the ball is with Caoimhe Kelly. Taking on the sliotar now, knocking it inside towards Carmody. Carmody looking for a little bit of an overlap here. Looking to get in the opportunity as well. Finney O'Brien. Ball breaks down. It looks like the Armagh number 4 had it there. Stephanie Curry, but the referee says that there was a foul committed by Stephanie Curry. I might have given Stephanie again a bit of a leaning there. Thought she might have been frontally charged there, but no. He judged that the subsequent pass back was illegal. That's going to be a chance for Clare then to relieve matters. But Ciara Hill with a fine score to put Armagh in front here at 2 points to 1, and Armagh having another opportunity there. Free coming in from Caoimhe Carmody. Ball dropping deep. It's batted out. It's to O'Brien. O'Brien thinking about swinging at it. Ball is shot though to the right and wide. And Finney coming back off of a serious shoulder injury back in, and has been quite lively here in the opening stages, as have a number of the Clare forwards. This ball poked out low now towards Leanne Donnelly. Looked like to be quite good, but it went straight through, and Shelley McArdle picks it up, and Donnelly goes for the return pass, playing it down off her left-hand side, looking for her sister inside, Ciara. Ciara's there. McSorley looking to bounce off it, looking to get away though here, and the referee says that's a foul that's committed in there, and Clare know they have to be under guard if they're going to be protecting against the attack from Donnelly and Smith and McSorley in there. They're quite a formidable group. And chance now for Armagh with Ciara Donnelly, of course, who was the Premier Junior Player of the Year last year. With this chance now, comes up to this and is able to take them from distance and all ranges, puts that ball over the bar, and she puts Armagh into a 3 points to 1 lead here with coming up on 8 minutes gone. Connacht Park in Clane, the venue for this All-Ireland Premier Junior Camogie Championship semi-final. Camogie Association supporting the ISPCC as this ball breaks down on top of Niamh Mulqueen. Niamh, who's had a little bit of history with Armagh, I believe was sent off previously against them, so I'm sure she'll be looking to stick it out on the field here, as going back to win this is Aoife Griffin, the Newmarket and Fergus player, who's quite an established player at this stage from a Clare point of view, but the ball is taken away from her, and Bernie Murray is looking to get onto it, the Cullyhanna player, jinked right and left, and then maybe should have stayed going, but she elects to give it back to Donnelly. Donnelly then looking to foil McArdle. McArdle dropping this ball in, was caught in there by Karen McMahon as she plays it over to the far side now, trying to give it to Karina McMahon, but it's cut out over there by Niamh Forker. Forker gives it back out to wing back Gemma McCann. McCann having a shot, but it's not a great accurate shot, and it's gone out to the right and wide. Armagh definitely full of purpose and charge and everything that's happening here in the opening stages, and it is 3 points to 1. We've probably one of the youngest supporters down here in front of us in Connacht Park in Clane. We walked around the pitch by your daddy at the moment here as this ball is breaking over on the far side from Sinead Power. Ball is out over the line over there. Alan Legrew is the official over on that side, will be well known in Kildare circles and obviously across the camogie scene across the country as well. He's on flag duty over there, and he is gesticulating that it is a sideline cut for Clare, as they of course attack the town end of the ground here of Connacht Park, Clane GA grounds. It is Clare against Armagh, reigning holders looking to keep that title, and maybe next year they'll be looking at advancing to intermediate level. Of course, won the Premier Junior title but elected to stay at Premier Junior, as this ball is cleared by Clare, but well done Gemma McCann, used every sinew to win that ball, but it's been cleared by Clare down into the corner. Could be an opportunity, and Sinead O'Keefe was looking at it, beating Aislinn Harvey there, and she's gone back now to get it. Sinead O'Keefe looking to step inside, ran into a little bit of traffic. Referee said illegally so, and it's going to be a free in that you would imagine Caoimhe Carmody is going to come up and take. But Sinead O'Keefe, she had peeled off of Harvey there, expecting I think the ball to go a little bit longer than it did, and then had to retrace her steps that little bit. But it's going to be a free now, and it looks like it's actually Finney O'Brien that's going to take it. She of 6 Mile Bridge already has a wide to her name. It settles on this opportunity here now at Connacht Park. Doesn't really catch it that well though. It's a dangerous enough ball, and it's going to be batted away there by Armagh's cornerback Stephanie Curry. Goes out to take it herself, doubling around, and ball is played out, but it's picked up by Clare's Alicia Malone. Corofin player now playing it down into the corner, looking for O'Brien to be able to get there, but winning the race it looks like is Grania McWilliams, looking to step inside. Referee said that she is fouled, and it's an opportunity for Armagh to settle down there and get this ball moving again. Looks like Stephanie Curry is the one that's going to go back and take it there. Was it? No, in fact Grania McWilliams was the one that took it, and because she was fouled inside the 45 was able to take it. Well, she was allowed to take it. I thought you had to take it a bit quicker than that, but anyway, it's worked out for Armagh, and here comes Bernie Murray. Murray wasn't able to get through Niamh Mulqueen there as that ball is played forward. Keeping an eye on that ball there was Emma Kennedy. Emma, of course, has been the captain of the Clare minor team. Ball is dropping around the middle now. Mulqueen drops out of her hand though, and in there trying to help her out, Caoimhe Kelly. Caoimhe winning on this now. Lovely flick away though by Kayla Casey. This ball is played long now, trying to get in there. O'Brien knocks it down to Carmody. Carmody looking to spin away. Ball is on the deck. She gets it up at the second time of asking. O'Brien looking to get in there and help, but McWilliams kicks that ball away. Armagh doing everything they can to keep it out of their defensive scenario as Mulqueen looks to charge forward now. Ball tried to get it there towards O'Brien, but the ball broke on the ground and it's taken away. And an opportunity for Armagh to build from the back here now. Well done by Donnelly. That's of course Leanne looking to play it down into the middle now. Ball might break here, might work out for Emer Smith maybe, but it's the Clare defence that look like they've dealt with it here. They're going to have a full-time scenario here for the rest of the afternoon against this Armagh attack as this ball is cleared by the vice captain Rebecca Crow. Rebecca Crow. That looked to be a bit of a push into the back there of the Clare number 9, Caoimhe Kelly, and Alan Doheny. I think he's signalling the free. That's not a sideline cut. So it is going to be a free. Yeah, a little bit of a over robust challenge there by Leanne Donnelly as she's down tying her laces. So standing right in front of us here. She's right in line with the camera, literally 10 metres away from us. And the chance to send this ball long is Kilkeeshan's Caoimhe Kelly. Drops in though on the top of the D, and it's well taken there by the Armagh defence, who have to say you credit Ashlyn Harvey, the KD player, who came out there, had firm grip of that ball, and her arm has been held, and it's a free that's going to be taken by Gráinne McWilliams, the Grainmore player. Comes into this now and elects to send it diagonally across the field, looking for Ciara Hill, who is her clubmate of course, and got a fine score moments ago. Ball breaks down the far side though, and it's Sarah Nicalig that's across to take it. The Kilmaley player of course, who's a dual star with Clare. That ball is broken down though, and Hill was just about to send it into the full forward line, but a good block by the Clare defence, and looking to come out with it there with Sinead Power, but it was robbed somehow by Ciara Hill. Robbed it back, looking to get it into the directions of Colette McSorley. Ball breaks though. Clare giving it their fill here, but Armagh still the ones that are in charge on the scoreboard at 3 points to 1. Clare need a score at the other end of the field for this little bit of dominance that they have. Sarah Kelly got that ball long, and it's O'Brien that's looking to get away. She's gone now, and here she goes. She's put the foot down. Still an opportunity. Look at inside. There was a chance maybe to give it to Ciara Gorman. She goes for the score. Ciara Gorman though was 1-on-1 with the keeper if that ball had been played inside, but I think maybe O'Brien, maybe they didn't see her, but she also was thinking we need a score here, and to put the ball over the bar. Good bit of play there by Clare, and just goes to show you that when they do open up, they can get inside this Armagh defence. It's 3 points to 2 heading towards the water break as this ball is caught expertly in the middle of the field here. Clare's starting to get a foothold here. Mulqueen looking to play this ball in quickly. Might work out here now. Breaks off O'Keefe. Ball is still there, an opportunity, but it's McWilliams now that plays this ball, trying to get it down here towards Bernie Murray, but it's scooped up there by Clare, and Clare definitely on top here now is Griffin playing this ball down into the corner towards Caoimhe Carmody. Carmody though is cut away from that ball. Looked like it was taken very close to the sideline by Nicola Woods. Woods steps inside though. Loose ball, loose clearance. Finney O'Brien steps out very, very well there, giving a nice pass out. Here's an opportunity for the Clare to level it up with Caoimhe Kelly. No, pulled to the left and wide, and that is a missed opportunity from Kelly. Clare all of a sudden now mounting that little bit of pressure, want to get level here against the All-Ireland champions, as Alan Doheny signalling to John McDonough, the fourth official, that he's going to call the water break. But I think he might have been concerned about a head injury as well, so I think using the opportunity to call the water break here at Connacht Park in Clane. So it's been an interesting tussle, no question about these two teams. Clare getting the opening score. It was a fine score indeed from Caoimhe Carmody, and then things saw Armagh take control with 2 scores inside 60 seconds. Emer Smith and then Ciara Hill, before Ciara Donnelly then put Armagh 3 points to 1 in front with a free after 8 minutes. But Armagh rarely threatened since then, and a fine score from Finney O'Brien, and then the opportunity there by Caoimhe Kelly at the end could have tied it up at the water break, but it is here at the water break in the first half. Armagh 3 points, Clare 2 points. We're just going to stay silent and allow the voice box to recover for the next 30 seconds or thereabouts, and we'll resume with commentary shortly. break is over. Donny back out in the middle of the field. And everyone set and raring to go again. Don't forget, intermediate game coming up at 5 o'clock to meet Kilkenny in the final on the 12th of September. It is between Antrim and Galway. That's on in Clonus, and we'll be getting underway shortly. And then the second semi-final of the Premier Junior Championship will be on here tomorrow at 3 o'clock. And of course you have the two senior semi-finals on in Croke Park as Clare won that puck out, and Mulqueen looking to drive forward. Dangerous ball, it's in over the top, might work out. O'Keefe looking to get a touch onto it. Here's an opportunity, might have got through there for Kate O'Gorman, but it's cut out by the Armagh defence. Clare are peppering them here. They've got to take one of these opportunities though, because they want to get a foothold in this game very, very quickly. They are down by a point. O'Brien looking to keep it to herself here, takes it very close to the sideline. Stephanie Curry watching it though. O'Brien had loses it, but she wins it back. The 6 Mile Bridge player who, as I said, has recovered from a shoulder injury, causing Tyrone, or I should say Armagh, some problems here at the moment. Is this ball cleared by Armagh, but again it's cut out by a girl that's having a massive game at the moment, Sarah Nicali. Ball down into the far side now, where Sinead O'Keefe is trying to get it. Sinead, of course, a very experienced player, plays LGFA as well as this ball is played in. Here's an opportunity now, might work out for O'Gorman, the captain, second chance at it, but it's a good block away there by the Armagh goalkeeper, Kiri Devlin. Ball is on the ground. Still there, trying to be won. Any one of the Clare Armagh players could get it. It's back up somehow. What a pick up by Finney O'Brien, looking to get a shot off from a tight angle, but it's blocked away there by Nicola Woods, and the ball is eventually cleared. Armagh living dangerously here at the moment as this ball takes an unusual hop. An opportunity for Murray to get inside, but she's held up there illegally, says referee, by Quiva Kelly. And a chance. She could have taken it herself, Bernie Murray, but maybe didn't fancy the odds inside, that there was maybe too many Clare players to the Armagh players. So just settle the nerve, and a chance for Armagh to get it inside. Now Armagh had a couple of opportunities, didn't take them, and haven't really troubled Clare in the last few minutes. Ball played inside in front of free by Leanne Donnelly, looking to search out and find Bernie Murray in there, or Emer Smith, but the ball has been cleared. And ball is knocked out over the line. It's going to be a Clare ball by the looks of things. Quiva Carmody, who's well known for covering ground, is covering some amount of ground there at the moment. As linesman says that it is a Clare ball, and it looks like Armagh making the change. Number 23 for 4, I think, is going to be the scenario. And yeah, number 23 is coming in. Ellen Lavery from Grainmore is in, and Stephanie Curry looks like the one that is coming off. Stephanie was being tended to, I think, during the water break there, and got up and resumed, but obviously things not okay, and she has been removed then. As this ball played forward, not a good cut, but not great for maintaining possession from Niamh Mulqueen as the Armagh defence knock it long, and it's broken down by Clare again, who've done that all game so far. Alicia Malone shortens the grip and spins a pass over to the far side to Sinead Power. Sinead, look at this step inside, plays a low ball now, might work out here for Kate O'Gorman. Had an opportunity already. Here's O'Gorman going one-on-one. O'Gorman with the opportunity, blocked away. That's her second one that's blocked away, and the third shot that she's had in total. And really, Kate O'Gorman and Kiri Devlin are having a little bit of a shootout against one another, and Devlin at the moment is the one that's winning out. She's made 2 great saves off of Kate O'Gorman. And Clare are hunting that goal, no question about it. Saves now after 19 and 21 from Kiri Devlin. Kate O'Gorman, captain of Clare, hunted a goal in the very early stages, and she was blocked away by Nicola Woods. And now has had 2 saves as this free comes in, or the 45 comes in from O'Brien, and that is a fine score. 45 knocked over the bar then, and it levels matters up here then at 3 points apiece with just gone to 21 minutes. Clare very much in this game as McWilliams takes down the puck up, but it's Clare hunting impacts here now. Carmody looking to get inside. Carmody spins away onto her left, still going top of the D, loses the ball. Somebody might have said that Clare, they're hitting a whole lot of form coming into this because they'd only really one championship match up against what Armagh had 3. But Clare not showing any of rustiness or anything like that, and hustling there for that ball as well. Sinead O'Keefe holds it on the end of her stick. Referee says that she overplayed the ball, and it's a chance for Armagh then to clear it. Armagh looking to relieve the bit of pressure that they're under here at the moment. And as I mentioned to you, you know, Kate O'Gorman has had goal opportunities on 19 and 21. Both of them have been saved by Kiri Devlin. Kate, one of three sisters, O'Gorman sisters, that are on the panel. Her sister Joanne is there, but Niamh is on the panel as well, but currently injured. There's the ball played down along the far side, and that's a poor effort from Armagh out over the sideline down at that dugout over there on the far side. Ball played inside. Somehow Caoimhe Kelly took that up from her side and into her hand and steps inside. Lovely bit of stick play there. The senior panelist as well this year. His ball is played long, but it's going to be won here by Kayla Casey. The Cullyhanna player gives it out now to Mac Williams, who's growing into this game in the last few minutes. Ball down along the wing now. This much vaulted Armagh attack haven't really got going yet. Colette McSorley looking to get inside the attentions there of Katie O'Flanagan. Dangerous ball dropping in. It comes off the Armagh stick of Emer Smith, but it's ruled as a wide there. Chance kind of begging for Armagh, but nothing clear cut for Armagh here in the last while. And as I mentioned to you, went into a 3-1 lead. Looked like they've gone into their shell that little bit. And have to say, Clare doing the needful on whatever the Donnellys are going to be able to throw at them. As well taken again there by Caoimhe Kelly, looking to the far side of the field now. Looking to get on this now is O'Brien, who's got a point and a 45, being tracked by Ellen Lavery, who's in the game there in the last while for Stephanie Curry. She comes out with the ball. Referee says she fouled it, and it's a chance here now, I'd imagine, for O'Brien to take this free, and a chance to put Clare in front, and it'll be exactly what they deserve. But I think she's leaving it for Caoimhe Kelly. It's a little bit outside her range, possibly. Just she did hit a 45, but I'm just thinking of the angle that it's at. It's probably adding a little bit to it, and there is a significant breeze there now as well. Just looking at Anne-Marie McGann out shouting instructions there just for Niamh Mulqueen to step back and cover Caoimhe Kelly. Caoimhe now standing on the 45 over right across the sideline. It's going to be a big opportunity. She's got the distance anyway, but not the accuracy, but it's kept in play there. Opportunity might work out. Carmody looking to get in it there. Still looking to step inside. Ball might bounce out here to O'Gorman. O'Gorman trying to get a shot off. Still in there. O'Brien looking to have a stick on it. Gorman is still in there. Also in there is Carmody. Ball might break. Still coming out to O'Gorman. Gorman looking to spin out. She's still going, O'Gorman. Looking to turn back inside. Is the ball over to O'Brien. O'Brien having a shot off. She's pulled it to the left and wide. Armagh definitely are just doing the needful. They're covering the goal, there's no doubt about it. Clare are going to have to work exceptionally hard to get in there, but they can't afford missed opportunities, and it is a second wide there for O'Brien. She's 2 points as well. 25 minutes gone here in Connacht Park in Clane in County Kildare. The All-Ireland Premier Junior Camogie Championship semi-final, as the Camogie Association support the ISPCC, who is going to be in Croke Park on the 12th of September. Well, we know Kilkenny are already there in the intermediate decider. As this ball breaks and the Clare defence just slipped there as Bernie Murray is trying to get forward. Murray now putting the head down, diagonal ball, scooping it in and scooping it over the bar. Bit unorthodox, but they all count if they go over, and she does it very, very well, and it's a bad needed score from an Armagh point of view. Just when Clare probably should have went the head down at the other end, Armagh get the full length of the field, and Bernie Murray went on a bit of a diagonal run there, making most of the slip that happened there from Clare's defence. And she was able to get in and scoop it over Karen McMahon's bar as the ball is played out here now. And looking for it over here is Niamh Mulqueen. Goes a little bit overcooked for Mulqueen, and it's going to win the race to the sideline. And Niamh, in fairness, was doing everything she could to keep that ball in play. But just a little bit overcooked. And the sideline now going to be taken by Shelley McArdle, Ballymacnab player. Getting herself lined up here. A good crew in from both Clare and Armagh around us. Armagh crowd definitely made the most of the weather, and coming down as not a great sideline ball by McNabb, goes out over the line. I don't think it ever went into play really. And chance now for Clare from this sideline cut on their own 45. Going to be taken by Niamh Mulqueen. Nice little cut, but it's cut out by the Armagh's Number 12, Bernie Murray, got that fine score from Armagh to put them 4-3 in front, but well read back there by the Clare defence, and then doubled on and sent forward here. Opportunity, maybe nice little bit of stick work there by Clare's Alicia Malone. Have to say, these girls may be belying that they're playing at a Premier Junior level. Some fine stick work going on here, and that's a lovely bit of play there, and a nice ball in by Mulqueen. Races on here now. If Carmody gets a touch, now chance might maybe O'Gorman. No, she just left it behind her. Chance to get in there, and maybe McWilliams is there as well. McWilliams leaving it though. Woods is getting in there, and she dug it out and sends it down along this side. Battled away though, and well done there by Cueva Kelly. Looking to get it. That looked a bit like a bit of a side swipe there at Cueva Carmody, but she's up anyway, moving. There's no question. And Kayla Casey, the Cullyhanna player, doesn't really connect with that too well, because it's picked up by Clare's number 7, Emma Kennedy. Kennedy down to the far side now, looking for maybe a bit of a run out of O'Brien. Ball is breaking inside though, and Armagh got to be careful coming across their own goal there, but they've worked it through the hands. And trying to get on this ball now and move it inside towards some of the danger players. And it's really the first time we've seen Ciara Donnelly, apart from that long range free that she got, that dropped wide, and then she got one a little bit closer to home that went over the bar. We haven't seen too much of her because Clare tended to have bypassed her, and she's had to go out and get involved in the play. And here she is now again on that break. She lets it fall down to Shelley McArdle, dropping it in. Karen McMahon had to flick that ball because it just bounced just as her feet. And it was a tricky enough one, and it's knocked out for a 45. And Armagh now is starting to have a little bit of a run in this game. But Clare have really taken this game to them, belying the fact that Armagh are the All-Ireland champions. Clare, of course, looking to get back to Croke Park. Haven't been there since 2008 by my reckoning, of course, when they won the title against Offaly. Of course, a lot of counties that won the Premier Junior went on then, of course, and advanced up to senior grade. And now a number of them have, of course, second teams, which Clare do, competing at senior level and also at Premier Junior. As Donnelly comes into this now to open up the lead again, and well, if you give her the opportunity, Ciara Donnelly will punish you, but that's only her second score. She got 12 against Limerick. Clare definitely done the homework on her and keeping her, well, keeping down the free count, there's no question. That has worked from a Clare point of view. That's only Ciara Donnelly's second scores. The ball breaks around the middle. Trying to get in there and win it was Ciara Hill. Referee allowing an advantage, and McWilliams gets in and digs it out and gives it back, and it's cleared over to this far side of the field now. 5 points to 3. Armagh in front. Looking to get inside and spin. Emer Smith got a fine score after 5 minutes. Looking to pop away from the Clare defence, and all of a sudden Armagh couldn't lose. No! A ball is dropped into the grateful hand of Karen McMahon as she plays a nice intelligent ball out to her defence. As the ball goes up the middle now, goes over the head of everyone. McWilliams has to backtrack there to be able to get it before Finney O'Brien makes it, and McWilliams plays it across here now. Taken into play by Leanne Donnelly. Plays it out, looking for a ball inside. That is going to be played by the Armagh number 5 there, Kayla Casey, but fortunately it's a little bit overcooked. It goes down, unfortunately, as a wide against Casey. And as we hit the 31st minute, it's Armagh in front by 5 points to 3. They led at the water break by 3 points to 2. Clare got level, and despite having a few chances, weren't able to put things away, and Armagh have started to grow into this game a little bit again. An interchange of passes there with Hill and Donnelly. Donnelly with the shot, but she's pulled it to the right and wide. John McDonough says here that there will be 3 minutes of additional time. We're probably a little bit into that now at the moment, but a wide there by Ciara Donnelly. Not like her to miss off an opportunity there as a Clare player down, looking for a little bit of attention there. Physio's gone in, as it is on the scoreboard here in Connaught Park and Clane. 5 points to 3. The victors of this game, the prize is to get to Croke Park on the 12th of September. Who will they play? They'll play either Roscommon or Wexford, and they are here tomorrow. That game also here at Connaught Park in Clane in County Kildare at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Just underway in the last few minutes is the intermediate semi-final between Antrim and Galway. They're fighting it out to play Kilkenny in the intermediate decider on the 12th of September. Foul there on the number 12 for Armagh, Cullyhannon's Bernie Murray. It was committed there by Alicia Malone, and referee Alan Doheny just telling Alicia that just watch what she's doing. So here's Ciara Donnelly then. Armagh as we said, weren't really doing the needful on the scoreboard, but Clare have just let them back in now in the last few minutes. There's a shot coming in here now from Ciara, has her own unique style of taking frees, and she's well able to put them over the bar, and she's done it here as well. Fine score from last year's Player of the Year, and it's double scores now, 6 points to 3, and all of a sudden Armagh with a little bit of a gap between themselves and Clare, and Clare just struggling now to get outside their own half as we head towards the half-time break. Sideline cut for Clare. Obviously touched an Armagh hurl there on the way out from that puck out from Karen McMahon. But there's no doubt about it, once Clare get inside the Armagh half-back line, they are causing a few problems. They just haven't taken some of the opportunities, and at the moment they're the only one that has troubled the goalkeeper. Kiri Devlin making 2 fine saves, and another one blocked away in the early stages as Clare tried to get on it. O'Keefe was trying to get there, but O'Brien was trying to get on it, but McWilliams is there, and that Armagh defence is starting to get a little bit more confidence there as Donnelly now trying to get away. Ciara Donnelly looking to spin inside, could be an opportunity for her to give it to Forker, but she elects to go for the score. She puts it over the bar, and all of a sudden Armagh cutting a little bit loose here. 7 points to 3. Did I say that Ciara Donnelly had been kept quiet? Well, she had essentially, but she's got 3 in 3 minutes here now. And 7 points to 3 it is on the scoreboard. Ball breaking over this far side, and all of a sudden Clare just not getting to the pitch of the ball as that ball is cleared there by Ciara Hill, but it's out over the line, and out for a sideline cut for Clare. Tim McGrath, I think, urging Eve Mulqueen to probably push forward that little bit. And we saw there, just can't see the sideline cut now as it's in behind that Clare dugout there. But it is taken well. It goes up a little bit high off Carmody, and it's taken away from by Murray. Murray, direct ball straight away. Donnelly is looking to peel off at the opportunity here that might work out if it breaks here off of McSorley, turning around the house that little bit. Ball is dropping in. McMahon's got to be careful. Takes it very, very well. Lovely control on the stick. It might give a bit of a frightener here to the crowd, but she did it very, very well. And Sarah Nicali picks the ball up. Alan Doheny says he's seen enough. 7 points to 3 then here at half time for all of Clare's dominance there at certain point in that game. The only since the water break have got 1 score, and well, Armagh have come late with a little bit of a burst. 3 points there from Ciara Donnelly from a 45 on 30, then a free on 32, and a point from a fine point from play on 33. But it required a point from Bernie Murray after 26 that really has you know, just relieved a little bit of tension on Armagh here. There's no doubt about that. It got level at 3 points apiece. Clare had a chance down the other end. It could have been a goal from Kate O'Gorman, even though Finney O'Brien then converted to 45 subsequently of that. O'Brien had a wide on 25, and it went down the field, and Murray was able to put the ball over the bar, and that just seemed to give Armagh a little bit of a lift that they were able to get away from Clare. That made it 4 points to 3, and then all of a sudden Ciara Donnelly, who, as I said to you, had been quiet. I don't think I mentioned her too often on the commentary, had been quiet up to that stage. She notches over a 45, a free, and a point, and a fine point from play to make it here at half time in the All-Ireland Premier Junior Camogie Championship semi-final, fighting it out for a place in Croke Park on the 12th of September. It is, though, the reigning champions Armagh who lead Clare here at half-time by 7 points to 3. We're going to take a little break here from Conniff Park in Clane. Rejoin us shortly for the second half. Phelan from 6 Mile Bridge is in for Clare in place of Alicia Malone. Just waiting for all officials to get off the field. And then we'll be up and running. Alan Doheney from Leash is the official now. It looks like there's a change for Armagh. Alan LeGroux just telling Alan Doheney that is happening from I think it's an Armagh point of view. It looks like Orla Murray is in place of Niamh Forker. That's the change for Armagh. Ball is in, game is on again for second half, and Leon Donnelly will lead Armagh into attack the clubhouse, the town end here of Connacht Park in Clane, County Kildare, as this ball is played long by Sinead O'Keefe. Batted away though by the Armagh defence, and then McWilliams scoops it out into space. A bit of a race on here now between two speedsters, Carmody and Donnelly. Donnelly wins this one, battles it down then and sends it long. Dangerous ball in. Armagh going for the juggler, maybe early doors. Clare defence has got to be careful here. Ball breaks, trying to get away the hand. McSorley, referee says she was being fouled. Free in, and Donnelly then, Leanne Donnelly will come, or Ciara Donnelly, apologies, will come up and take this. She was the one that won that race there, as ball was scooped out by McWilliams over to the far side. Caoimhe Carmody tried to make up the ground. She did, but Ciara Donnelly was strong in winning the possession. She knocked the ball long, won by the eventually the Armagh forwards against the Clare defence. Foul was called, and it's going to be a free in, and going to be taken here by Ciara Donnelly. This will definitely give them a strong foothold at the start of this second half. She puts the ball over the bar. Ciara Donnelly with that free. Early doors here then. Ball out to the middle. Clare being urged on now by their fans that have travelled up from the west. Healthy Armagh crowd here as well. But Armagh have the ones with the advantage now with 8 points to 3. Down into the far corner, running with it here. Sinead Power comes back into camera. Aina Kilnamona giving it in field to Caoimhe Kelly, but the ball is being taken away, and I just feel one of those goal opportunities that went a begging for Clare with Kate O'Gorman and Kiri Devlin. After about 20 minutes there was 2 goal opportunities, and it was taken away. And that's what Clare needed, and really since then Armagh have well, got a foothold in this game. They've kicked on, and how important was that Bernie Murray scored? It just relieved a little bit of tension, I think, in the Armagh team, and they've played a little bit more off the cuff since then, and have pushed on into this lead now, and they got the score at the start of the second half. Lead by 8 points to 3. Out of your camera shot there at the moment, just at the angle that it obviously is here. It's a tight enough pitch here, Connacht Park. It's Caoimhe Kelly that played that ball in. With Clare now down in that corner. They're going to come back into view in just 1 second as Clare come in from the corner now. Kelly looking to lead, needs a bit of a gap. Mulqueen is looking for a back out here. You can see her with her hand up. Back it goes to her, but not exactly where she needed. A bit of a grass cutter there, and it's going to be cleared by the Armagh defence, putting a hand up and trying to win it. Flicks off the top of her fingers. Ciara Hill, who had a big game against Limerick, wins that free. Can't, of course, take it out of her hand because she's outside her 45, but does take the free. Doesn't get a great connection on it, but it might hop and bounce and get through there, and it does. But the referee says it was a foul committed there by Armagh's number 21, Orla Murray, who of course is in place of Niamh Forker. Ball over on the far side now, going to be flicked away there by Casey, out over the line, and linesman on the far side says that that is a sideline cut for Armagh, that it came off of Caoimhe Carmody's stick, and going over to take it is Leanne Donnelly. Armagh now can take all the time they want. 8 points to 3 they lead. Missed there by Donnelly. I don't think she touched it. She can't touch it, of course. Yeah, she must have. So she can't touch it, and eventually then Clare rushed in there, and she was trying to hold him off, and she actually was doing that. From my understanding, that would have been illegal, what she was trying to do, and would have been a free anyway, but eventually it was out over the line. Not sure she could stand around the ball there and stop the Clare players coming in on it. But eventually, anyway, sideline cut taken by Clare Sinead O'Keefe. Clare from Kilmaley. But it's won by the Armagh defence in the turn and send it forward now, and it hops lovely into Ciara Hill's hands, and when she gets going she has a bit of speed. There's a bit of a gap on here now, a bit of an overlap, not a great pass, but it might work out here for Donnelly. Looking to spin inside, get the shot off, dropping it in and dropping it over the bar. That was made there in credit by Ciara Hill, and that ball goes over the bar, and it's a straight puck out by the Clare goalkeeper, and again out there to win it was Ciara Donnelly. It's all about the Ciara Donnelly show here at the moment though, but here come Armagh again, looking to drive forward with a little bit more purpose, dropping this ball in, but they've dropped it to the right and wide there. That wide there by Emer Smith. But a fine score there coming from Ciara Donnelly. Puck out comes then over on the far side. Clare now needing to get something in this game, and I think they need a goal here. 6 points down. Can't see them eating back into this Armagh lead with points alone, even at this early stage. It's getting a little bit away from them here. Armagh just have that control of the game. And as I said to you, up to that Bernie Murray point, it was 3 points apiece. Clare had worked themselves expertly back into that game. They had 2 goal opportunities. Both were saved by Kiri Devlin. They weren't clear cut. They then had a 45 pointed by Finney O'Brien. She then had a wide. And down the field went Armagh, got a point, went 4 points to 3 in front. And, well, they've been out the gap since. As Clare win this ball back through Caoimhe Carmody. Carmody back to Sarah Nicali. Ball eventually back to Aoife Griffin. Griffin looking to step inside. Aoife of Newmarket and Fergus. Good experienced player with this Clare team. I believe has taught about 5 of the panel here for Clare today. But sure, she's not answering to miss out there on the field this afternoon. As this free going to be taken by Sarah Nicali. Sarah knocking this ball down along the wing. She, along with Caoimhe Kelly, would have been involved with the senior panel this year as trying to get inside now. Carmody giving it off there to, of course, the lady who came in. That was, of course, Olivia Phelan. Got the goal, of course, against Roscommon. Didn't work out, though, as this ball is played back in by Mulqueen. They need everything, but unfortunately, that's gone out to the right and wide. And they can't be affording miss opportunities like that. Taking her time now and finding maybe the right hurdle to take the puck out here. Kiri Devlin, Alan Dohenny, just remind her to get a move on here, because Armagh, since they've got control of this game, taking things their time. Clare crowd urging the referee to maybe get on to Kiri Devlin, but she eventually gets the puck out there. Ball breaks around the middle. Clare defence trying to get, or Clare forwards trying to get in and win that back there. Finney O'Brien is out there as well, along with Kate O'Gorman, but it's Armagh that all of a sudden now are heading for home here a little bit. Ciara Hill getting away from the attentions now with Niamh Mulqueen. She's still going, pops a lovely pass off. Here's Donnelly now going to settle on this, drive it in and drive it over the bar. The umpire, no! I thought he had the hand up that he was nodding at it. No, he's pulled it to the right and wide. That looked quite tight there. Apologies, and again, the Armagh crowd off their seat. If you're sitting at home, would have been a fine score from Ciara Donnelly, but tailed out to the right and wide. Tight enough one though it was. Donnelly now with 6 points to her name of Armagh's 9 point total. Point also from Emer Smith, Bernie Murray and Ciara Hill. Clare's points have come from Caoimhe Carmody, got the opening score of the game. Then Finney O'Brien with a point and a 45. But they haven't got a whole lot since. But here is O'Brien now. She might stop the rot a little bit. The 6 Mile Bridge player playing it inside, but reading it well there, Kiri Devlin, and she's quite happy to let that ball drift to the right and wide. And Clare, unfortunately, to me, running out of ideas that little bit. Referee Alan Dohenny gone into Kiri Devlin, warning her to get moving on the time. Ball breaking out. The Clare crowd trying to urge them on again. The panel down to our left-hand side here. I don't know where the Clare, the Armagh subs are. I can't say. Oh, they're down to my right here. As ball breaks. Opportunity here now for Clare to come charging forward. Lovely throw at the shoulder there by Caoimhe Carmody, but she's blocked away. And as you can see, a straight line down that Armagh defence, and that's proven quite difficult for Clare to get inside as this ball is trying to be knocked forward here by Emma Kennedy, the 6 Mile Bridge player, playing the ball inside. Ball might fall now into the hands here from Sinead O'Keefe for Kate O'Gorman, but the ball is being taken away by the Armagh defence. It's out over the line, and Alan LeGroux, who's the sideline official on this side, says that it is a Clare ball. And again, just seeing a change on the Clare side. It looks like Finia O'Brien is being called ashore. Wonder has she just run the race injury wise or whatever. She is come back, of course, from a shoulder injury, but it looks like number 25 Siobhan Lenihan has gone in there, the Kilkeeshan player who was a top scorer in last year's Clare Senior Camogie Championship. She's in there, pushing the back there by Mac Williams as the ball came across, and a chance for Clare to get something back going in this game again. They need a little bit of a pick-me-up, and it looks like it's going to be Carmody maybe is going to take this. O'Brien has taken the last few, which he's now gone off, so it looks like it is going to be Kilmaley's Caoimhe Carmody going to take this free. They need something. They haven't scored since the 22nd minute, and we're pushing on now time-wise, and that ball is put up and over the bar. Good score from a Clare point of view. Badly needed Caoimhe Carmody getting that score into this second half. Ciara Donnelly playing this ball forward. I was searching out Bernie Murray, but the ball is turned inside by Max Sorley. She's getting away from the attentions of Karina McMahon. Ball is back into the hands of Murray. Murray looking to turn on left and then right, and the ball hops into an opportunity where it could be struck off to the back of the net by Emer Smith. Just as the Clare defence was getting quite close on her, she somehow got enough of a touch on the ball, and it flew beyond Karen McMahon into the back of the net. Goal for Emer Smith here, the Ballymacnab player, and it now really looks like it's putting one foot in the final from an Armagh point of view. They're building on this again, straight away from the puck out. Going to be a shot and over the bar. Ciara Hill and Armagh are opening the gullies, and it's going to be an opportunity here now for them maybe to build up a big score here. Chance now from Clare point of view at the other end when they got that opening score, but once a goal was to come, you would imagine it was going to be key, and the goal coming from Armagh. So you'd have to credit Clare. They did go toe-to-toe with Armagh, 3 points apiece it was at one stage. They had a chance to get a goal, to get 2 goals, in fact didn't take either, and when Bernie Murray got that point after 26 minutes, Armagh went 4-3 in front, and they subsequently led 7-3 at half-time. They now lead 1-10-4. How important was that score maybe from Bernie Murray, just to, as he said, sort matters out as Clare look ready to make another change here now as Niamh Mulqueen tried to win that ball and turn inside. She pops a nice little pass. Chance might work out here for Clare. 1-on-1, shot, back of the net! Back of the net from Sinead Power. It was a lovely little bit of play by the Clare forwards there. Armagh just switched off, and standing all on her own inside with Sinead Power, and maybe, just maybe, don't write off Clare just yet as Clare get ready to bring in Deanna Considine. She looks like she's going to come in for Karina McMahon. Just waiting for that change to happen, and Karina McMahon has been replaced, but the goal then just pulled on it. The ball hopped after nice bit of play. I think it was Olivia Phelan that played in the pass, and Power was standing all on her own inside, and she was able to find the back of the net, and all of a sudden the Clare crowd trying to urge their crowd on here now and fight for this. 1-10-1-4. Ball looking to be played forward. Referee Alan Doheny says that it was a foul committed there by the goal scorer, and chance then. Ball played across here now by Ciara Donnelly. 1-10-1-4. The referee says there was a foul committed there. Armagh have to credit the fitness of Ciara Donnelly. Comes over here, takes the free, played it to the far side of the field where Emer Smith was fouled, and then has to jog across to be able to take this free. Referee not happy with the Clare tackle there, and has, I think, dished out the first yellow card of the game as Donnelly is gone over to take this. Ciara, of course, older sister of Leanne, who's middle of the field. And would you believe it, it's Niamh Mulqueen that's picked up the yellow card. Got sent off the last time she played against Armagh. So she's one step closer to that again. No offence to her, but that ball put over the bar from the subsequent free then by Ciara Donnelly, as we head not too far away now from water break. Clare being urged on here now. Chance now going to be sent forward by Clare, being urged on by the crowd again, and everyone giving it a draw. But cleared out there by the Armagh defence. 111 to 1-4, that latest point then from Ciara Donnelly. Sideline cut then to come from Clare's number 14, Sinead O'Keefe. Experienced player, as I said, a dual player as well. Just in front of the dugout here. Just fortunately, the angle here, as we said, just how tight it is at Connacht Park in Clane. Just not able to get you right to that sideline, but just let you know that it is a sideline cut for Clare. Sideline cut going to be taken by Sinead Power, the Aina Kilnamona player. Plays it down into her full forward, Sinead O'Keefe. Ball breaks, O'Keefe on the ground trying to roll, lifted up there, but looks like all over there are the Armagh defence, Orla Murray, who's in the game. Wearing number 21, back with O'Keefe. Doubles out on it here towards Mulqueen. Mulqueen now looking to urge to get going, goes on a diagonal run, could pop it off here. Chance for Mulqueen, she's going to go low with it, but the ball is blocked away. She could have given the pass off, I thought, to Carmody. The referee says there was a foul committed, and it is a scenario where it's a free in. If you're watching this, you're probably not too worried about what's going on in men's football in Croke Park, but just to let you know, it is in extra time. 17 points at 2-11, it is in that. Here, of course, 111 to 1-4. It's half time in the intermediate semi-final. Kilkenny are already in the final, and Antrim have 1 foot in it. They lead by 6 points against Galway, 2-7 to 7 points. That game is currently on stream as well on with the Camogie Association YouTube. If you want to check in with that as well, but if you want to stick here, 111 to 1-4. Shot coming in, ball had to be blocked away. The Clare forwards are there again, still trying to get a sweep, but that was Siobhan Lenihan. They're still there with it. Clare went for the early doors, probably should have just put it over the bar, I would have thought. So many were on the line there, but a foul, says the referee. Looks like a foul has been committed there on Niamh Mulqueen. I think she's the one that's gone down injured. Just probably would have thought. I think he's decided, Alan Dohney, is he going to call the water break? I think he has, yeah, called the water break just as there is a stoppage to a Clare player there. So I just need to check in on my notes here as we see an injury to the Clare player. So just going to break from the commentary here for the moment. Don't go too far away. 111 to 1-4 though it is here in Connacht Park in Clane. Armagh look like they have 1 foot in Croke Park. Clare with it all to do. Water break over, and Even will Queen sorted out. Clare being urged on again for the latter stages then. Another Clare player gone down to join the line there. The possibility to be brought in. Referee thought it was going to be a Clare free actually, but obviously must have seen it as an accident, just decided to call the halt to the play. And we're up and running again, and it's the goal scorer Sinead Power that gets an opportunity to knock that ball in, though, and unfortunately it's gone to the right and wide. Ball breaks though, and Power gets on it again. She's been quite busy. Giving the ball off here to Siobhan Lenihan. Lenihan has the shot, and there's two bad wides now from a Clare point of view. Need to get into this game. And unfortunately, have hit too many wides. Ball breaks, and it's Clare on it again now, and maybe the gas is running out on it from an Armagh point of view, but they do have a 7-point lead. Clare needing an awful lot to go right. O'Keefe is out around the middle now. She's gone out in that direction. Give it to Aoife Griffin to send, but it's Armagh that have turned it over into the grateful hands of Gráinne McWilliams. Like any good quarterback, just sitting back, watching the space, keeping an eye on things, and able to direct the traffic further up the field. As Armagh now look to cut loose and getting inside. Referee says that there's overplayed the ball there by Emer Smith. Emer, who got the goal, who put, I suppose, Armagh in the driving seat here. Thought they had kicked on at that stage, but I suppose cementing position that they're in, of course, potentially in Croke Park at the moment. There's only one team there in Croke Park on All-Ireland final day. That is Kilkenny. They won the intermediate semi-final against Meath earlier this afternoon. The other intermediate semi-final currently ongoing, and Antrim lead Galway in that at half-time. Clare looking to fight their way here into, as he said, Croke Park on the 12th of September. On that day as well, as we said, they could be met by Roscommon or Wexford, and they are in opposition tomorrow here in Connacht Park in Clane in the other semi-final. Ball breaking around the middle now, trying to win it here. Gemma McCann, the Madden player, knocking it back though, and Leanne Donnelly drives it forward, trying to get onto it. There's her sister Ciara, but the ball is shepherded away a little bit. Sarah Kelly was there, but Donnelly gets back and wins it, gets a nice little touch on it, bare little touch, but Murray's able to get forward, takes away the hit that came in there from Deanna Considine. Going to have a shot off, dangerous ball dropping in. Oh, McMahon, it's gone to the net. She just lost it, I think, in everything that went on. Two players jumped in front of her, ball went over and in behind her. There was nothing she could do about it. You'd feel for Karen McMahon there as that ball hopped in, but that goes down, I suppose, as a goal for Bernie Murray. It was her long ball in, and it just went to the back of the net. And so unfortunate from Clare goalkeeper's point of view, but I think that looks like done and dusted now. If you're calling it from this far out, I'm sure Clare won't give up on it here, but 2-11 to 1-4, it's an awful lot to do. This game, don't forget, at one stage was 3 points apiece. And here goes Clare's number 25 then, Siobhan Lenihan, looking to get inside. The ball has been taken away from her, it's out for 45. And imagine it could be an opportunity maybe for Caoimhe Kelly. Possibly, no, she's gone in on the edge of the square now, so who's going to be? It looks like it's going to be Sinead Power, the goal scorer, who's actually going to take this. I probably thought I would have put her in around the house as well. If she's got a goal, she might be able to be the one in there as well, but she's going to drop this short, and they try to work something here, but all a little bit too intricate here. And Clare look like they're going to try and win it back there, but it's the Armagh defence that are going to clear there. Kate O'Gorman was trying to win that ball there and keep it going in the right direction for Clare, but I just wonder from a Clare point of view, has the lack of games maybe caught up with them in a way? Armagh definitely have that little bit of a spark, although I have to say credit to Clare. They worried Armagh for an awful lot of time in the first half. And again, I talk about that Bernie Murray point that went over the bar that just relieved, I think, a little bit of attention that was in the Armagh play. They went 4-3 up and subsequently went to half-time 7-3 in front as Armagh get ready to bring in a substitution. Bit of a swing of the hurl there as she tries to play this ball forward. Now Ciara Hill got 2 fine scores in this game as well. Max Sorley giving it off, but not a great pass across. And cut out by the Clare number 14, Sinead O'Keefe. Back it goes towards Bernie Murray. Another long ball in. It's a dangerous one, and McMahon's got to be careful this time. Already seen one trickle beyond her, unfortunately. But plays a nice ball out here towards Sarah Nicalig. Nicalig is urged for the ball by Mulqueen up the line, but instead she goes into the centre of the field where it's picked up by O'Keefe. Lovely little spin and turn and gets away from Ciara Hill, the dual star, playing this ball forward. Ball is cut out though, back there. It looks like the Armagh number 23, Ellen Lavery. But that ball is being turned over, dropped in, dangerous ball again. It's fallen around the edge of the square. Devlin might want to see that again. It fell out of her hand, but eventually the Armagh defence are going to clear, and it's Kayla Casey over on the far side. The Cullyhanna players, loads of time to look up and find this ball forward. Opportunity now for Ciara Donnelly to spin off of the attentions of Emma Kennedy, and she's gone. Donnelly's heading for home now. Donnelly's going to settle on this and knock it over the bar. Donnelly with a fine score for Armagh, driving it over. The scorer in chief, it's her 8th point of the game. And Ciara Donnelly, when she is on fire, would light up, I think, any occasion and any team at any grade. And it pushes out the score here now from the Armagh point of view. Substitutions being made by Clare all over the place. Number 27 gone in there for 8. That's Kate Clancy is gone in for Niamh Mulqueen. And Grania McWilliams has been replaced on the Armagh setup. So Grania had a fine day for Armagh there. Played really, really well sitting in the pocket. And she will get to Croke Park. And I suppose from a Armagh point of view, you'd be quite happy with that after winning the All-Ireland last year. Unfortunately, you didn't get to play in Croke Park that day. But they are going to be back there this year, holding on to their and trying to defend their title. Will it be Roscommon? Will it be Wexford? And by God, what nemesis Wexford have been to Armagh this year. That could be a special afternoon if it was to be them. But Roscommon, who've bounced back incredibly in the last few weeks, could be about to do the needful. Dangerous ball played in there, and Devlin wasn't too sure about that, but the ball by Sarah Nicalig is judged to have gone too far, and it's gone to the right and wide. Time running out here now though. We're not far away, as we said, from splashdown as a Clare player down injured. And a little bit of cramp, I think, in the legs. And as I said, the lack of maybe of a game for Clare probably was a factor. As you said, they've only played Roscommon in the championship. And then saw their game against Kildare cancelled. Tyrone have been scoring goals in Croke Park today for fun, and they've got a third one, and in extra time, they ended the first half extra time, now lead by 3 points. If you're anyway inclined, and definitely have put all the COVID scenario behind them, and lead Kerry. Stoppage in play here that, well, not serving Clare any good anyway, and at this stage I think you could say it's done and dusted. It's 18 points to 7 as Clare get ready to bring in Sarah Loughnane. Sarah, who has been the senior goalkeeper in her day, is coming onto the field, and I think she is replacing the goal scorer Sinead Power, who suffered that injury there. Ball breaks, and it's picked up by O'Keefe. O'Keefe, nice little bit of control and coming charging forward. Maybe O'Keefe should have been played out the field a little bit earlier doors, and referee seeing nothing of the advantage. Akun calls it back. It's going to be a free. And Clare, what do you do at this stage? Drop it in around the house? I think they went for the goal too early in some ways earlier on. Maybe that free would have, if they tapped it over the bar, might have just given them a little bit of confidence. That happened about 10 minutes ago or thereabouts. It was, I think, just before the second Armagh goal. Carmody now sends this ball in and puts it over the bar. Caoimhe Carmody, who's definitely been a standout player here for Clare this afternoon. as we head towards splashdown, and all sorts of run of subs now going on. Armagh throwing in Karina Doyle from Grainmore, and she's replacing Colette McSorley. McSorley had a good game as well. Getting a good round of applause from the Armagh crowd. And, great to see lots of families down and around here in Connacht Park in Clane today. Made the most of the trip down from Armagh out for the day. Brought the tea and the sandwiches, I imagine, as well. And they won't mind the trip home. They should be home in about 2 hours or thereabouts. The certain parts of Armagh anyway, as this ball breaks. Of course, Connacht Park and Clane not too far from the motorway to be able to link up with Dublin as this ball breaks anyway from Clare point of view. Emma Kennedy trying to get forward, but there's a foul committed there on Armagh's Ciara Donnelly. And the referee is going to have a chat there with Sarah Loughnane. Sarah not long in the game. And I think it might have been a trip there. He's just telling me he's going to have a little chat with her. Maybe Sarah wasn't overly happy with Ciara's performance this afternoon. And Alan Doheny, well, he's not taking any mess in there. It is a yellow card that's given to Sarah Loughnane. Closing stages, as he said, of this game. 2-12 to 1-5 it is. Ciara Donnelly then going to have a strike of this, going to play it over to the left hand side. 8 points she has of Armagh's 2-12. I'd imagine the Armagh management happier that there's been a little bit more of a spread of scores, because whoever the opposition will be in All-Ireland final, you'll be thinking of keeping an eye on Ciara Donnelly. But well, you'd have to credit Clare. They did that here. Is Donnelly going to have a shot off, dropping the ball in? It's a dangerous ball, could work out. Oh, look at the spin around the house here. Back out it goes to Bernie Murray, who has already got a goal. Bit of a fortuitous one, but she did get a goal minutes ago as this ball breaks in there, trying to get it. Sarah Nicallig, ball is still on the ground. Bodies all over it here. Armagh leading 2-12 to 1-5. The All-Ireland champions looking to get back to Croke Park and win the title. Quick free taken as she's allowed to by Katie O'Flanagan, but she hit it straight into the grateful arms of Hill, but she has pulled it to the right and wide. Bit of a let off there, not that it matters at this stage. Ciara Hill got 3 against Limerick, looking to get her third one here today. Quick puck out then, as you can of course take with the wide. You can get ready to take the puck out. McMahon did that. Referee says though there's an overplay of the ball by the Clare defender, and chance gone a beg in there. So the Armagh crowd heading as we enter injury time then. 2 minutes. John McDonough is put up on the board here as Armagh get ready to make another sub, but some of the Armagh crowd heading for the gates already. And they're happy to see enough that they will be booking their tickets tomorrow morning for Croke Park, or at least on Monday anyway. Triple header in Croke Park on the 12th of September. The Premier Junior will see Armagh against Roscommon or Wexford. A ball put over the bar for her 9th point of the afternoon then by Ciara Donnelly. And it looks like it is Bernie Murray that's been replaced by Orla Curry. And when you consider Armagh have been missing Rachel Murray, who's out for the season, of course, after that injury she picked up just before the Wexford game. Well, they've been doing quite well here today. So don't forget, on the 12th of September, Premier Junior, it'll be Armagh against either the opponents tomorrow, Roscommon or Wexford. It will be Kilkenny up against what it looks like it's going to be Antrim again, or Galway. And then, of course, the senior deciders tomorrow. Senior semi-finals are tomorrow. And, well, interesting to see what comes of that, of course. Cork against Kilkenny. And Tipperary, of course, they up against Galway. A repeat of last year's semi-finals. Those games on TV, but tomorrow, if you want more streaming action, we will be here live again in Connacht Park in Clane. Myself, John and Callum will be keeping an eye on the action here again as knocked the ball over the bar there from that. That's a good score there from Caoimhe Carmody, probably Clare's standout player here this afternoon. And in injury time, brings on their score to 1-5. Also on tomorrow is the Nancy Murray Cup final. That will be streamed live as well from Park Sean McDermott. That game will be with Darren Kelly. I'm going to catch up with that. Game throws in at 5 o'clock, and it's between the, well, I suppose the form team and the story of the year so far, Mayo. They're up against Tyrone, of course, who lost out in last year's final against Cavan. As we focus on this game coming to an end now, 2-13 to 1-6. Armagh, the reigning All-Ireland champions, look like they're booking their place in Croke Park as this ball played down along the far side of the field. Ball played infield though by Armagh, by Clare, and Armagh send it along, and there it is, done and dusted. This game has been probably in the last quarter or thereabouts, but Clare, well, I suppose, put up that little bit of a fight, and the goal from Sinead Power perfectly answered the goal from Emer Smith, but then a fortuitous effort from Bernie Murray subsequently meant that, well, Armagh were on their way to another All-Ireland final, and an All-Ireland final that will be played in Croke Park. Hopefully you've enjoyed the coverage. As I said, you hard to believe this game was at 3 points apiece. Clare had 2 goal opportunities in the space of a minute, didn't take either, then saw themselves miss a wide opportunity then that would have even put them 4 points to 3 in front. Armagh went down the other end of the field. A point from Bernie Murray after 26 minutes just seemed to all of a sudden open the channel that little bit for Armagh. They made a couple of positional switches, and all of a sudden Ciara Donnelly got into a little bit of a groove. She hadn't really been in much of the game. Clare hadn't committed frees, so she wasn't really getting in on that scoring chart, but she was to get 3 more before half time. They led by 7 points to 3, and then they were to subsequently kick on. She had points from play and from free, but when the goal went in from Emer Smith, even though it was cancelled out by Sinead Power's goal for Clare, Bernie Murray, when that goal went to the back of the net, a fortuitous effort that bounced in front of Karen McMahon and got beyond her, went into the back of the net down here to our right hand side. That was it. It was done and dusted, and Armagh controlled performance here, played very, very well once, as we said, things got going at 4 points to 3, and they are back in an All-Ireland final looking to hold on to that title, and well, we wait and see who they will be meeting. That opportunity arrives tomorrow when Roscommon and Wexford are the visitors here to Conniff Park in Clane. That game throws in at 3 o'clock. Wexford, of course, who have never won the K Mills Cup. They've lost finals back in the 70s. Well, they've put real effort into their second team. They'll be looking to bounce in that direction. They're up against a Roscommon team who have never won as well, having lost 3 finals, 2 in the 90s and 1 back about 6 years ago against Laois. Roscommon play Wexford. Could be an interesting tussle. But, well, a lot of the pundits reckon it might be Wexford who will be meeting Armagh in the All-Ireland final, and they've met many a time this year already. We'll wait and see. So if you want to join us tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock here, Conniff Park in Clane, we will be back with the second semi-final. But for the moment here from Conniff Park in Clane, it's well done to the Matty Lennon and his Armagh crew. They've defeated Clare here this afternoon in what was an interesting tussle on occasion. No doubt about that, especially in the opening half. It's Armagh who've been quite strong in the end. It's Armagh 2-13, Clare 1-6. I've been Killian Whelan. Hopefully you've enjoyed the coverage. Good evening to you.